So when I initially filmed this video, I was very new to YouTube and I forgot about how you're supposed to do intros and outros, and I didn't even introduce the person you're about to see in this. So sorry about this yellowish tinge. It's I don't know, 5 a.m. 6 months later. But today I'm going to Magnolia Spa and I'm going to see Monica, and I am getting lip injections, which you can see. Here's the after now. They are amazing. I answer so many questions. I show the whole process. If you want to go ahead and throw a thumbs up on this, hit that subscribe button. I'll wait for you. And I'm going to take you for a beautiful ride today. Stay tuned. Now, okay, for today, are we going to do a full syringe?
Yeah,
I love big lips.
Yes, and well, you have beautiful lips.
Thank you.
And so it's not like you have a really thin, tiny upper
Yes.
lip. So if you had a really thin, tiny upper lip, I would be like, I don't know if a full syringe would be the way you should go, Kayla, because, you know, that's a lot of volume in a thin area. Whereas you have, you have nice full lips. So we're just going to be accentuating that, and I do feel that your lips can handle the volume of a full syringe.
I'm so excited. I was worried it was gonna be half a syringe, but after I got them the first time, I went more natural, and now I'm like, yeah, no, do whatever you want. They made me feel so sexy.
They do.
Oh,
they do. Especially when you put your sunglasses on. And,
right?
Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. And it looks so
working
nice.
really nicely.
It does work nice. It does work nice. So I do a lot of things, and so one of the things that I do is the numbing cream.
Yeah.
The other thing that I do is called the vibrata. And so with the vibrata, it's so have you ever had to go to the hospital and have anything done where they put an IV in your thing?
Yeah.
And then they go like this and they squeeze your leg. So one of the things like that is, it's called squeezing here when you're getting an IV. Then this way it distracts you. It distracts the brain. The pressure of this, you're thinking about me doing this, not about what's going on up here. So this is the same thing with the vibrata, same kind of theory. So you can feel that.
Yeah.
And so you can put it right there, right? And so your brain starts thinking about that instead of what I'm doing.
That's genius.
Yeah, I love
Wait, so I get to hold this throughout and do that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's actually so cool.
Yeah, it works great. So we use that. So we use the numbing cream. We use the vibrata. I also use ice. I like to ice just before as well. Okay.
So you really make sure you take a lot of precaution. That's nice.
I also use arnica after.
What's that?
So arnica is a herbal remedy. It's a homeopathic medicine, and it's quickly absorbed into the skin, and it's basically for any type of bruising or swelling. So
because I got really bad bruising last time, but that's also because I took a ton of Advil and drank the night before.
Yeah, that would do that. Yeah. Jeez, you didn't do that today though, right?
No, I just had one alcohol, I think, yesterday.
That's okay.
Okay. I just had a really bad migraine before last time, and they're like, are you sure you want to still do this? And I'm like, yeah, I waited
Bring it! I can do it! Ibuprofen and alcohol that thins your blood, and so yeah.
No, I did have a couple questions. So talking about the cannula and different kind of ways in injecting, what's the difference and why would you choose to do one method over the other?
Well, we're doing a full syringe, right, of Volift today. Okay, so it's a great product.
So it is Juvederm. Okay, because when you said Volift, I'm like,
it's great. So it's a Bicross family, and what that does is it just lasts a little bit longer, and it's just the way the hyaluronic acid. So it's basically, and it just usually people get a year out of the Bicross.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
Because when I got them last time, they said it was a max of 6 months.
Yeah, so different fillers last different lengths of times.
Could be a year?
Yeah, possibly up to a year. Definitely 9 months.
Wow.
Yeah, it works great. So the difference you were saying between cannula and a needle is, this with a cannula, so what we do is because you've had this done before, I'm just going to go over it quickly, but you poke a little hole here, and then we slide the cannula in, and the cannula is has a blunt end instead of a sharp needle.
Okay.
So as I'm coming in and putting the product into your lips, it has a blunt end, so it's softer. It's not going and causing tons of trauma. Whereas with a needle going in, it's going to be poke, and it's causing more trauma going through the skin as opposed to the cannula sliding through, right?
Okay. Okay, that makes sense now.
And the other thing too with a cannula is that the cannula is going into the tissue and going into the appropriate anatomical space, whereas with needles sometimes there's higher risk that it can get into vessels and occlude vessels. So the nice thing about a cannula is there's less risk involved as far as causing any type of compromise to you. So it feels different, and it's a nice way of getting the product into your skin and into the right area, into the subcutaneous tissue, into your lips to make it look nice. And of course, with the cannula, you're not getting as much trauma, so you're not getting as much swelling and bleeding and bruising. So, but of course, with full lift, you do get more swelling. It pulls fluid. So tomorrow, you may have swelling when you first wake up. So it's really important. I send you home with an ice pack. So it's really important to ice your lips, you know, ice the area, and then, you know, maybe ice later tonight, but definitely wake up tomorrow morning and ice. I find with when you have your lips done, usually by the afternoon of the next day, most of the swelling is down. Most of the swelling is down. It still takes a good, nice 2 weeks for your lips to recover from an augmentation.
So I was potentially going to do a photo shoot tomorrow, but that's probably not in my best interest.
We'll see. Everyone's different. You know, you might wake up tomorrow and it might be just fine, and then otherwise, or what time is your photo shoot?
I don't know, like probably 11.
They might be just fine. Yeah, they might be just fine. It's important to ice and take good care of them. So your post-care is very important. And I give you a post-care sheet of information. And I also send you home with ice packs. So, so you know, you can ice away, you know, tonight, tomorrow morning. And so it's very important when you have your lips done. In my post-care instructions, I ask that you take a look at the color of your lips. You know, are they really white? Are they really red? Did they go a little blue patch? Like, you know, and I'm available 24/7 to you. So this way, if you have anything that doesn't look right, or you can always contact me.
Cool.
And you know, of course, my physician, I'm governed by Dr. James Medem.
Cool.
He's my medical director. So so it's basically when you leave here, you'll be amazed after today that, you know, you're not going to have really, it's going to look,
I'm so excited.
It's just a little poke here and here.
I'm not, like, are we doing the top and the bottom?
Yes, we are.
Cool.
The reason for doing the top and the bottom is because hyaluronic acid pulls fluid, and so your lips are going to look nice, plump, and hydrated. So if we just did the top, then the skin would look hydrated on the top lip and not on the bottom, right? So it's really important to put it evenly, and of course, if you want to put a little more on the top or a little more on the bottom, that's fine, but you should have it all over, because then this way the skin texture is going to look the same all over your lip.
No, I did have a question about this. The person I saw before told me that your top lip should not be as large as your bottom lip. Is that correct?
Yeah, anatomically, like, you know, what they say is your upper lip should be slightly smaller than your bottom. And I agree. I think that does look very nice. I've seen people where their top and bottom lip are kind of the same, and that looks really nice too. I don't think your upper lip should be bigger than your bottom lip.
That's what I was just wondering, because I've never heard any of this. Like, I have no idea about any of this. So that's why I'm like, does it matter? Like, can they just both be big, or is it just personal preference?
Well, I think it would look peculiar, obviously, if your upper lip, you know, if you augmented that way.
Huge lip.
I don't think you'd like it.
Small one. I was like it the other day, and I was like, what would that look like?
No, you don't want to know, I don't think, so we won't do that. But yeah, so we're gonna, like, so our goal here is, like, to be, you know, cosmetically, aesthetically more, you know, enhancing your, you have beautiful lips. So we're just gonna enhance them. I do, nice and numb, right?
Yeah, that makes me really happy.
So I'm just gonna get started. I'm just gonna get some of my stuff going here.
This looks like one of those gold brushes that you see people, like, using on their face right now. Like, the really bougie women, they're like, oh, it's gold. It actually does. It feels like when you go to the dentist times 10 right now, my lips.
That's excellent. That's what we want.
Oh my goodness. It's really relaxing here with the music and everything.
Good.
And the lavender, that was a very nice touch.
Yeah, I love lavender.
I have a question about the product. So because this product lasts longer, is it more expensive?
It is a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a little bit more. The Vicross family is usually a little bit more than the Juvederm Ultra Plus.
Okay.
Because it costs me more.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and it lasts longer.
Yeah, which is incredible. Is it like significantly more or?
No,
Okay, cool.
no, it's just slightly more. It's just slightly more. I like the numbing cream off. Great. And then I just want you to ice. Just hold that there. Good stuff. Nice, clean, antiseptic wipe down. So I don't really want you to touch your face now. So what I'm gonna...
I was like, okay.
Yeah, no touching your face. So, and that's great. Put the vibrata on. Yeah, you got it.
Okay. This is such a nifty idea.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm 80. I'm like, that's a nifty idea. Now, something I also wanted to share with the followers is that I heard if you don't like the results of your lips, which I don't know why, there's an injection you can get that will dissolve it.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's called hyaluronidase, and it basically goes in and just breaks down the hyaluronic acid and dissolves it. Because sometimes some people get a little lump or bump, or maybe they don't like it, or you know, you can dissolve it. I have hyaluronidase, but I'm not using it that like often.
Okay.
Usually it's
I had
for
corrections
corrections.
last time.
Usually it's for corrections. Yeah.
I think they told me to massage it.
You can within the first 72 hours.
Okay.
But not after that. After that, you really can't, right? So this, Kayla, is just my entry point where I go in, and I just poke a little hole in your skin. I'll be doing it on this side and the other side, but we're just doing it on this side to start. Yeah, lovely.
Okay, cool.
So I just go in the entry point, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you to open your mouth just a little bit. I'll get you to turn just a little bit this way. That's great. And it's normal to feel like a little ping and pang, that kind of thing going through the tissue. Yeah, because like I don't want to accentuate like I want to accentuate the sides more a little bit, right?
Okay. And why is that? Like why?
Because you have good volume.
Okay.
Like you have some really nice volume there. Right? Like I'm happy with your volume. I think it looks great in the middle there. But I do think we could, you know, definitely do more like on the sides. Now open your mouth a little bit more and then turn a little bit. Great. And so what we're doing is we're just going to go to the bottom now, right?
Okay.
And so again, it feels normal, like it's normal to feel like the ping and pang of it, like kind of going through the skin.
Yeah.
That's very normal. What do you think of the vibrato there?
Is it a Magnolia but too?
Out of the bottom.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh goodness, that's what the cannula looks like?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
How cool is that, right?
I didn't even feel that you had it in the bottom. I thought you just had it in the top.
No, see? Isn't it great that numbing cream and the ice and the vibrata, it all comes together and does a great job as far as keeping you comfortable.
Wow. Yeah, I really just thought you had it up there. That's why you're like, now I have to be in the bottom. I was like, what are you talking about?
So what I'm going to do is I'm just got like a little bit of arnica here, and I just like to like rub it on right away. I like to take a look. So open a bit. Yeah, great. So I'm just putting a little bit here, and I just want to, that's it. Just like to take a look at, so we have half a syringe in there.
Okay.
And I got it going on. There, just felt a little lump there. And you feel me kind of smoothing it out there for you?
Yeah. But it's not painful though. I just feel you like moving my skin around, like as if someone was just putting hard pressure on my skin.
So I'm just gonna just smooth it out.
I think this is actually less painful than the first time I had it.
Oh yeah, good. I love to hear that.
Yeah.
I do, like I said, I do everything I can between the numbing cream,
Yeah, this is all very excellent.
the vibrata,
Yeah.
the ice, the arnica, to make this the most pleasant experience possible. Okay?
Nice. I'm just so excited to see the records.
Well, we're half done here. We're half done.
You're really fast at it. And now Monica's been doing it for 10 years, which made me feel like really comfortable about it. Because you do know how to use a cannula, and I just feel like the more experience you have, that makes me feel more confident.
You know what I always tell people, Kayla, you know, I find that, like I've been doing this since 2008, so I have over 10 years experience. Dr. James Madam has over 20. So you have 30 years of experience here when you see me. Because everything is run through Dr. James Madam, and I take a really good look and talk with you, and Allergan is a fantastic company. They send me away all the time on educational things, keeping everything all up to date. Like I've already, last year we went away in November in Toronto and had a great weekend learning all about fillers from doing the MD codes, which is it's this top plastic surgeon that teaches us. Yeah, and then I'm off to Vancouver in 2 weeks to do a Botox seminar out there. So Allergan is like Allergan is a great company because they're always keeping us up to date on everything.
Okay, that's really nice to hear, because I always wondered, do you just go for a training like once, maybe twice? Is it at your own volition, and then it's just like, I'm amazing, I can do whatever I want?
No, it's like anything else. You gotta keep yourself up to date. You gotta keep yourself educated. And when you buy product from Allergan, and they train you, they like train you and keep you up to date on everything.
Okay,
so that's the great thing about that. They're very, very supportive.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, I do too, and that's why, I've been in this industry for over 10 years, and I'm super, super happy.
This little thing makes a huge difference. Yeah, it was definitely, I feel like people are gonna come for me when I say this, because everyone knows that I went to the first time. He was very good, very talented, right? Just personally, my experience has been at this time is less painful for me.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know, I'm like, wait, I'm not trying to trash anyone. I'm like, I'm just trying to be honest.
It could be less painful too because you're more comfortable.
You know what?
So maybe the mental side of it, right?
It's the unknown, right? Like, so you have had this done before, so that's...
No, I felt I was more scared knowing than not knowing. Because, maybe
really?
it's because it's like, because it's a private clinic here, it's more comfortable and it's more relaxed. And maybe because I know you as well, like, because we did the vampire facial, which was incredible. I've been getting a ton of compliments on my skin recently.
That's the thing with the vampire facial. It takes a little bit, doesn't it, to kick in,
Like the results were amazing. Like someone messaged me a few days ago and was like, your skin just looks so collagenated. And I'm like, is it because I changed my diet, or is it because of the vampire facial? Like, I was trying to figure out exactly what it was.
Right. So I'm in your upper lip now.
Yeah. Everything's just so numb.
Good.
I think there's like a misconception that it's like a lot more painful than it is.
Right.
Or that you're gonna walk out with Kylie Jenner lips.
Of course.
How many syringes do you think she had?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. My daughter loves her though.
I do too.
You have to remember how old I am.
No, I don't, because you look so young.
You could be my daughter.
No way.
Yes, my daughter is gonna be, my oldest is gonna be 28 this year.
Oh my goodness, I really could be.
How old are you?
30.
Yeah, I could have had you. I mean, I might have been in high school, but that's okay, that happens. So I'm just in your bottom lip now.
Okay, cool.
Does it hurt at all?
There's like little tinges.
Yeah, you
like
call
when
them tinging, yeah.
Like when you entered, but as a whole, it's not as bad as you would expect it to be.
Right.
I don't think I could do this without knowing though. Now, when you say like fix them up, okay, so last time they had to like use the needle and add extra spots. Do you do that too, or?
Sometimes I do, but you don't need it. Open up.
Now what's this doing?
I'm just making sure there's no lumps or bumps. I'm just giving it a little rub.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm gonna put some arnica on.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna get you to rub your lips together for me.
Okay.
Oh, it looks so nice. I'm just gonna put some arnica on.
Okay.
And then I'd like
They're
to,
so numb. I'm like, what do they look like?
and then I want you to ice.
Okay. Really, I'm just gonna walk around all day like this.
The steamer. Now, I'm gonna ask you to rub your lips together for me. Just give them a good rub. That's it.
Am I doing anything?
Yeah, you
I
are.
like literally cannot feel anything. I'm like,
Lovely.
I like the idea of the cannula because I don't know if this is just like me in my head and I made it up, but it feels like it gives a more natural appearance. Is that just like, because I felt like the way that it goes in.
Possibly. I mean, I think it's more the amount,
Okay.
not to overdo it.
Okay.
That, you know, because sometimes it's like, how is that possible? Like, those lips look so, sometimes too much is too much, right?
Mm-hmm.
So take a look now.
So I went for like a really natural look, like the duck face, obviously duck face, but like in like a soft, natural way. A lot of people don't even know that I have lip injections. Magnolia MEDISPA was like highly recommended to me. I really trust Monica. I know her sister. So I think it's really important when you go to these places, like you make sure that the person's accredited, that it's a clean environment and it's someone you trust. I have a filler that lasts a lot longer and I have a full syringe and I would get more. I love it. And that's just what it is. So I hope you enjoyed. Throw a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.